The knife I'm about to show you has got to be one of my favorite knives in my entire collection. And I own some really, really awesome knives, but I did not expect to love this thing as much as I do. I found this while scrolling eBay randomly, and I was like, you know what, that looks pretty cool. I was looking for more Bowie knives, as I've been very Bowie knife obsessed as of recently, because I carry large fixed blade knives as my self-defense weapons. And I came across this and I thought, yeah, that looks attractive. Böker's had, somewhat hit or miss quality for me over the years, but I'll take a gamble on this one. I'll roll the dice and I'll pick this one up. And there are 2 more of these on eBay right now, and I'm tempted to go buy both of them. That's how much I love this knife. Genuinely, I'm thinking about picking up every single one that I see for sale, and they only made 999 of them. I don't have the box on this one to show this off, which is unfortunate because it comes in a beautiful presentation case with like a history of the knife and all of that. So definitely want to get some new in-box versions. This is a production version of the Mcghee Customs Cottonmouth Bowie, which is a beautiful knife. This itself is the Böker Plus Collection 2013 knife, okay, which is a production version of that Mcghee Bowie. Mcghee Cottonmouth Bowie. And man, this thing, it is so incredibly nice that I really struggled to understand that if Böker can produce stuff this beautiful in their Böker Plus line, why they ever have quality control issues. Because this knife, I legitimately mean this, is every bit as nice as any Bark River knife I've ever handled. Yeah, I know Bark River is recently discovered to have made a lot of their stuff in China and just, put fake stamps on the blade. But even the peak, like even the old days of Bark River, this thing can match the quality of any of those, hands down. It really is genuinely that nice of a knife. Let's have a look at the sheath real quick. It's a beautiful quality leather sheath. We have kind of a basket weave pattern there. A retention strap that goes across the guard of the knife, which is much preferred by me to one that goes around the handle. Snaps in place, locks the knife in really, really well, which I love to see. It is well stitched and good thickness. The quality of the leather itself feels very nice, especially given the price point. And the belt loop is big enough to accommodate the vast majority of belts that you're going to put it through. It's a beautiful sheath. It's not, super, super high-end leather. You don't expect custom quality out of it, but it's much better than I would have expected at its price point. For way of reference, I like it better than the sheath on this American-produced cold steel Laredo Bowie. You can see this one here is when they were still making these in the USA. This is a nice sheath. I like this sheath better. And so I'm very impressed with the sheath on this knife. Even more impressive is the knife itself. Man, look at this thing. Beautiful, big 7 7/8 inch long blade. Okay, so damn near 8 inches long on that blade. Big old Bowie design with a bit of a recurve in it. And you may notice that this is convex ground. And no, I haven't taken this thing out in the woods and used it like a woods knife. This is a emergency defense weapon for me. Yes, I carry it. Yes, I love carrying it. Here's the out-of-box edge. Oh, not showing that out. There we go. Don't know why I was having a hang-up issue there. It is absolutely razor freaking sharp. And that's largely due to that convex edge. Okay? Anyone who's used a convex edge knows that these things are just absolute lasers. Beautifully done. Love the satin finish on this blade. And yes, it is 440C. I love 440C. It's my personal favorite steel. I find it has a great balance of edge retention, ease of sharpenability, ability to take a beautiful edge, wear resistance. It's just a great, great steel in my opinion. Yes, we can get much better steels out there these days, but especially for the role that I'm putting this in, which is the role of a self-defense weapon, which means it'll likely never actually have to cut anything in its life, it's more than adequate. Absolutely. If you want to use this as a woods knife, I don't get why you would. There's many more utilitarian designs out there. 440C could chip on you if it's hardened well. But I love this blade. Everything about it. The shape, the grind, the finish, the steel. The tip on it is, as you can see, pretty stout, but also very pointy and very penetrative, so this would work quite well in a thrust if, God forbid, you had to use it. That large belly there gives you more for a slash type of cut if, God forbid, you ever had to use it in that way. Being realistic, most of you that buy this will just keep it in a display case, and it will never see any use in its life. You can see there, collection 2013, and then the serial number 0145. So this is 145 out of 999. Love the blade. There's your thickness. No, I didn't measure it, sorry. The handle on this is micarta, beautiful brown micarta with some mosaic pins going through there, and it is incredibly ergonomic. This is the most comfortable fixed blade in the hand that I own. Over my cold steels, over everything. I mean, this knife just melts into the hand. Nice large nickel guard there, or I say large, probably a medium-sized guard if I'm being honest. Large enough to keep your thumb from going over, curves around the finger a little bit, so it has decent protection for the hand. The handle length is 5 3/8 inches, and you can see it swells back here towards the butt, which helps to lock your hand in beautifully. Being micarta, it's not super grippy when dry, but you get this thing wet, and it has a killer grip. Absolutely love to see this. The weight on the knife outside of the sheath is 13.8 ounces and 15.2 inside the leather sheath, which, you know, is not the heaviest knife for its size out there. Definitely not. It's very carryable. And like I mentioned, I do carry this often. Yes, I know it's being a collectible knife, you know, only at $999 made. Maybe I should baby it. I'll buy others to baby. Now, this one didn't have the box anyways, so this one is a carry blade for me. And it's, you know, gotten some scratches on that micarta from that, and also from where it clacks against my other knives when I put it in storage. I don't care. I don't care. It's still beautiful. It's very functional. And I have no qualms using this to defend myself, if God forbid I have to. I firmly believe it will hold up to any use I put it in that role. I do trust this knife with my life. Have I ever had to pull it on anyone? God, no. Thank God for that. I have had to draw it on a stray dog. I didn't have to use it, thankfully, but it came charging. I had this on my belt. I pulled it out quickly, and luckily the owner came and got it before anything happened, which is always the preferred outcome. But I was about to actually have to employ this in a way to defend myself, and I feel like it's a good length for that. Now, is it the biggest Bowie knife in the world? Absolutely not. I'll put this on the table here, and I'm going to roll in some other Bowies that I own. How about the venerable cold steel Natchez? This one in CPM 3V. I can't even get the whole thing on the table. Okay, so you won't even be able to see where the point on it ends, but it doesn't matter because you can see it dwarfs the Böker. Absolutely dwarfed it. Let's see, how about that cold steel Laredo, which incidentally would be a competitive option. This one is an older version in carbon 5 with the faux wood handle. You can see it's a bit bigger as well. Beautiful knife. Will review this knife alongside the 4034 version. Just give that time. Here's one of my favorite Bowies. This is a United Cutlery model UC 1426. It's a bigger knife. Nowhere near the quality of that. This is a very nice quality fixed blade, make no mistake, but the Böker is, like I said, like damn near semi-custom level quality in my opinion. It is genuinely that nice. And yes, I do think it feels nicer than the cold steels. Little size comparison. Here is a SOG Tech Bowie. You can see it's much bigger than that. Comparing the blade lengths, good amount more reach. And the last fixed blade I'm going to bring in here has nothing to do with this video, but I want to kind of give a teaser of it. This is a Tusa Expert 2 titanium dive knife. Just for way of size comparison. Why do I have this? I don't live anywhere near the ocean. I won't be diving with this. I'm going to be testing this as an EDC blade to see how well a titanium blade does for EDC, as well as for fishing, cleaning out fish and whatnot. So consider this a little preview of that. That'll be a cool video whenever I get around to it. But honestly, this thing is amazing. Böker has always been hit or miss for me. I've loved some of their knives. I've hated some of their knives. But this one falls solidly into the love category. They can get kind of expensive these days. They sold, I believe, for $200 new. and they often will still sell for that on the secondary market. I still think it's worth it. At 150 to 200, I'd say it's a 9 out of 10. At $100 or below, this is a 10 all day long. You will not find a nicer quality fixed blade at $100 or less than this. I can guarantee it. Absolutely love this thing. And incidentally, my carry knife today is also a Böker. It is the Böker Plus Stingray, which is a Monaro design. And yeah, a review on this will be coming very soon as well. Another example of Böker just getting it right. So if you're looking at this beautiful 2013 collection model, again, production of the Mcghee Cottonmouth Bowie, definitely pick it up. It's well worth the money. And if you don't get the ones that are on eBay, I absolutely will, because I am insane enough to buy this knife over and over again. I genuinely love it that much. I'll see you next time.